hydroplane course in Lake Mead, Boulder City, Nevada, is really out in the desert, and without these Kawasaki mules, I don't know if we could have gotten our TV crew set up like we did for some of the great shots that you're seeing here today. One of the boats that's doing very well so far is the boat you see just to the left of center there, the dark blue boat. It is called the Miss Light, campaigned by Alan Vordermeyer, who is the owner of the boat out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. This is an exciting boat because it is automobile powered. They, for the first time, have the boat actually qualifying in races, so it's a very exciting day for them. But they are now already looking ahead to the future.
Well, we're going to do a couple of things. One, this boat's going to be completely redone and changed and will become a backup boat to a brand new boat, which is going to be an all carbon fiber boat and composites. Be about 1,000 to 1,500 pounds lighter than this boat. The engines will be a little bigger and a little stronger, and we're going to be tough.
Now let's check out Oh Boy Alberto in Heat 2A. Will be driven by George Woods Jr., Jim Harvey, the owner. Here's Alan Vodemeyer's boat, the Mistro Light. Wheeler Baker, a rookie, driving. Larry Lauterbach, who won the previous heat in the Vantage Ultra. Chip Hanauer in the Miller High Life, looking for his second straight heat win. And Mid-Mark Distributing with Jack Barrie, looking for his first appearance, but he will not make it. The boat did not start, so we're down to a 4-boat heat in 2A.
There you can see on the outside left of your screen, it is the Oh Boy Alberto. That is the piston-powered engine that is in this heat, up there with those two turbines in the front of the pack. And it looks like Miller High Life has got himself in a good position. Chip Hanauer for the start of Heat 2A. Right off the bat, though, it's Vantage Ultra, Larry Lauterbach out of Portsmouth, Virginia. He has really got that boat in a great attitude. Chip Hanauer on the outside. He's got the power on. He's going to try to get him in the turn.
As they come off of the exit pin down the back chute, it's still the Vantage Ultra, Larry Lauterbach, showing him the short way around the course. But Chip is coming up fast in that rooster tail. We can't see him right now. He's hidden.
Chip Hanauer looking to get him. It looks like the water is smoothed down just a little bit, at least judging from the ride of the Vantage Ultra. Just in the rooster tail, you can see the Miller High Life boat is close. Look at the bounce on Vantage Ultra. Miller High Life crashing through on the outside. Watch that outside now. Chip Hanauer trying to close down the Vantage Ultra.
As they come down to complete lap number 1, Vantage Ultra, 131.4, 128.5 for the second place boat, the Miller High Life, as they go into lap number 2 of 3.
So, Jim, at this point, that is the fastest lap speed that they have had on this course so far today. Miller High Life really riding on the edge. Here's your third place boat. Oh Boy Alberto, George Woods Jr. hanging in there. He says, let those guys go at it. If one of them fouls up, I'm going to move up in position. But right now, he's in good position in third place.
Our leader now is coming down the back chute, and Miller High Life takes the lead. Chip Hanauer. Now look at Vantage Ultra come up and take the lead right back. Boy, what a side-by-side, sponsor-to-sponsor battle.
And we've got to watch these two drivers. They've got to trust each other when they're that close on the course at this speed, which is topping 180 miles an hour. Look at how light the Miller High Life is going down the back stretch, and you can see he still does not have the required boat lengths to cut into the inside of the course.
And the second lap was a record for this course, 133.630, as they come down side by side to the checker flag.
Miller High Life on the outside. Chip Hanauer doing a great job. He takes the hull and he flies it across the finish line. He'll get the checkered flag. Chip Hanauer taking the win in Heat 2A, second place Vantage Ultra. And look at them side by side as they take the victory lap. Larry Lauterbach, a great job at driving in the Vantage Ultra. Third place will be the Oh Boy Alberto. That's George Woods Jr. And at this point, I don't think he's concerned about it. He's got another race to go before the final today. He's got another opportunity to move up. Fourth place is the Mistro Light. Wheeler Baker driving that boat out of Virginia.
So the second straight victory in heat eliminations for the Miller High Life with Chip Hanauer, but just barely over Steve Woomer's Vantage Ultra driven by Larry Lauterbach. Less than a mile an hour separated the first and second place boat.
But I'll tell you, Jim, after the year he's had, Chip Hanauer's got to be happy seeing the Miller High Life on top, Vantage Ultra second, Oh Boy Alberto, Mistro Light, Mid-Mark Distributors did not start. Let's go to the winner's circle, Lee Shaneth. Lee?
Hey, that was a fun heat. You drove like a darling. I loved it.
It was fun. You know, when you race with somebody like Larry, who you know you can count on, is not going to throw you anything goofy, it's a lot of fun. I think he's got the advantage through the corner. His boat handles better. I think we have an advantage off and down the straightaway.
Yeah,
so,
you look pretty even in the corners, but you sure outdrug him down the straightaways.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun final.
Oh, it's going to be a great final, Chip. Good luck to you.
Thanks, Lee.
Thank you, Lee. Now let's go down to the other end of the pits and Dick Crippen. Dick?
All year long, we've been telling you the story of the Hulse at Miss Madison. It's a boat that's owned by the 13,000 residents of Madison, Indiana. It's a great story to tell. What's going on in your mind at this point?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's not very much fun to come to the boat race without a boat. And we were real excited about San Diego with the salt water and the problems it gives the turbines. We really felt we had a chance to win. And to go to do a loop-de-loop was kind of tough. But I'll tell you one thing, is awful glad to have a driver that had no problem because of her enclosed cockpit. And we're happy that he's fine, and we'll find some money to make it happen.
Well, it's going to be a nice off-season, at least looking ahead to next year, because you know what the boat can do. It's going to take a lot of work to get it back together, but I got a feeling you're going to be right there when the first gun goes off.
We've been here this is our 28th season, Dick, and we're the longest and continuously operating unlimited hydroplane in the history of the sport. We're not going to hang it up now, and we'll be back. And she's hurt pretty bad, as you can see, but we'll get her back together some way with all the people's help and the people in Madison. We'll make her happen.
And if you Unlimited fans want to know how you can help, write this address: Miss Madison, Inc., P.O. Box 3, Madison, Indiana, 47250. And we'll be back, Lake Mead, Las Vegas, Nevada, with more action of the HFC American Hydroplane Series after this timeout.